Thank you.
It came from Coke Boys. It's an old rap group, but there's no Hope and Coke. So Hope Girls, Hope Boys. Yeah.
Very clever.
I saw somebody post on the Facebook, and he said that he would like to just be a YouTuber so that he could just wear his own clothing. I was like, man, that's a dream.
That's what you've done.
Like, that's. Oh, I didn't know that's like people dreamt of that. I didn't know people thought of that.
Just do it.
Just do it, man.
Just
get something to say on the YouTube and talk about some.
Make up some shirts and sell them on your ashes2rubies.com.
Yeah, do that. I giggled. Anything on Wednesday, midweek, hump day, as some would call it. I feel like hump day is kind of plateaued into the rest of the week, so that it's not really like.
I feel like life has plateaued. Pandemic life has plateaued. Mm-hmm. I don't know if plateau is the right word.
Yesterday was the release of the nation, or Ontario, or Ottawa, and it's funny because we have a friend.
We didn't leave the house,
and they didn't leave the house.
Oh, lockdown's over.
Lockdown's over. No, I'm not buying it. No, not buying that one.
We also have lots of meetings and stuff to do. So
we have lots of meetings and all this stuff to do in the house.
There's no reason to leave home.
I don't need to leave the house. I did snowblow. We had I
thought about getting groceries delivered.
Probably 9 inches of snow. So that's enough. That's enough. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So our friends, their little boy is going to school for the first time, and it was like a snow day.
They sent him anyway.
And you're like, you send your kid on a snow day? What kind of parents are you?
We were those parents. We
always
sent our kids on
because
snow days.
Because the school was close. On the way to work.
Yeah.
We just dropped them off. No, you're not staying home.
See you later.
Just because the school buses are canceled. But yeah. I remember the school buses getting canceled. And it was always due to rain, freezing rain.
It's
and there was times that they would cancel it that it didn't freeze and rain. It's like, come on, man. School board in Ottawa, soft, I tell you. Man, prayers to all the teachers and the little children and their masks and not touching each other and staying 6 feet apart. Prayers to all of you guys and the parents that are involved.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
We're not there.
No, we're not there.
Our 24-year-old hasn't left the house either.
No, and he does school all online, and hey, there you go. All right, what do you want to talk about today? Acceptance.
Sounds good.
Acceptance. Sounds like a key, sounds like a doorway. Who knows? Let's get into it.
Your
my breath? My enthusiasm? You haven't had a coffee yet. That's why we started this, and I was like, oh, you haven't had a coffee yet. I don't like doing these without coffee.
Why are you being extra?
Maybe I'm not being extra, but maybe I am. I don't know.
A little bit
it's cheesy. Wednesday. What's going to happen tonight?
I'm going outdoor skating, and then...
Outdoor skating?
Okay, just read. I'm sorry for distracting you.
Outdoor skating. No, I want to talk about outdoor skating. So you're going outdoor skating. Like, you don't even own skates. Are you going to take mine, Jordan's?
I'm borrowing skates.
Borrowing?
Yeah, I'm borrowing skates from my mom. And I warned my friend, by the way, I might not last long.
Is there sleds
and if
that
I say,
can drag you?
Go ahead without me, I mean it.
That means...
Go ahead.
Are you going on the Rink of Dreams?
I feel like it's long, which is a little bit scary.
The canal?
I like the idea of going round and round a little better.
Okay, so you're going on a trail.
I don't even know why I agreed to do this. Or I offered. I didn't agree to do it.
But you don't even skate. Your feet are going to be so sore.
Skate. I'm scared. I would back out.
But then we're going out for dinner on our first night out. We're going to celebrate, I guess. All right. Acceptance. Our basic recovery concept that never loses its power to work miracles is a concept called acceptance. We do not achieve acceptance in a moment. We often have to work through a mirage of feelings, sometimes anger, outrage, shame, self-pity, or sadness. But if acceptance is our goal, we will achieve it. What is more freeing than to laugh at our weaknesses and to be grateful for our strengths? To know the entire package called us, with all our feelings, thoughts, tendencies, and history, is worthy of acceptance and brings healing feelings. To accept our circumstances is another miraculous cure. For anything to change or anyone to change, we must first accept ourselves, others, and the circumstances exactly as they are. Then we need to take it one step further. We need to become grateful for ourselves or our circumstances. We add a touch of faith by saying, I know this is exactly the way it's supposed to be for the moment. No matter how complicated we get, the basics never lose their power to restore us to sanity. Prayer for today. God, help me practice the concept of acceptance in my life. Help me accept myself, others, and my circumstances. Take me one step further and help me feel grateful. Amen. What's your
I just think it's a basic, sure, but like
it is a basic.
I can take that to like a really unhealthy way, a really unhealthy level. Acceptance. Like I will put up with miserable circumstances.
But are you grateful?
For like a really long time.
The twist in this
is the gratitude.
Do I feel gratitude?
Do I feel grateful?
So I understand what you're saying is accepting the horrible situation, but then the reality is, and I know running a rehab center for 8 years, we do not like change. Change is really hard. Mm-hmm. But the reality is, if you're going to get better, if you're going to heal, if you're going to go through your past to get to your future, then you really need to be accepting of change. Mm-hmm. And you really have to, like, things are going to change in your life. And so my sponsor always says, when anybody gets frustrated or upset or they missed out on something, and he just reminds me that God had you where you needed to be at that time, and God has you right now where you need to be at this time.
And I think for the most part, like, it is a practice that I'm actually really good at. Like, I can just shrug things off quite easily. I don't get offended. I don't get worked up typically about things, like, for the most part. Okay,
this is when I'm being too chipper.
Not in our home. But like anything that's like arm's length from me, I'm very accepting of. Mm-hmm.
That was one thing I always knew. You were very chill.
Yeah.
But would that be an unhealthy way of accepting the demolition that was happening around you all the time? And were you grateful for it? I guess that's the key. In acceptance is turning it into gratitude. Yeah. Am I grateful for what's happening in my life? Like, no, I can't accept. Like, I'm accepting the circumstances, but I'm not grateful for it. And then I have to move into gratitude or actually change my circumstances. Yeah. And then accept that I actually have to leave where I'm at.
Yeah, add a touch of faith by saying, I know this is exactly the way it's supposed to be for the moment, which, that feels less.
But that even suggests that for this moment, but there's going to be change ahead.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be change. And like, that's one thing COVID has really taught me, is not to plant my ideas and my thinking firmly. It's like everything could change tomorrow. Like, hey, we're not in lockdown. Hey, we're in lockdown. Hey, we're getting needles. No, we're not getting needles. Hey, and it's like this like ping pong game. And if I just go like, oh, I can't deal with this, I've learned that I can't predict the future, especially in COVID. Like, there's no even guesswork. I remember thinking after March break, we'll all be back and we'll get everything going again. And we're on timeout. But like, it's been a year. So this prediction thing, I just have to accept the change and accept the reality of what we are able to do in the present, and just build into that and pray into that and find the gratitude in it. Because like, what can I do to change that? Well, may you today just meditate, and if you can get the gratitude behind it.
I do really like the practice of looking for something to be grateful for. I find that very helpful.
Yeah.
And Morgan just said, thank God for assurance and hope in him.
So can I accept the circumstances, but then the kind of the proof, or the concept that she's bringing up is can there be gratitude behind that acceptance?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if not, then change your circumstances, and then find gratitude. All right, what are you grateful for today?
Oh, I'm grateful for an espresso machine.
Oh, that you're going to get. You're getting psyched up for that.
I am, and I'm grateful for Zoom meetings. I had a really good Zoom meeting yesterday where, we had a meeting, but then I just asked like at the end, like, hey, is anyone able to like hang out longer? And so I was like, and if you need your Zoom room, like we can go to mine. And so there's like 4 of us that just like stayed on for like another 40 minutes and chatted, and it was nice. I really miss that a lot.
I was in lots of Zoom rooms yesterday. I am grateful for the beautiful sun. For some odd reason, we don't get to play in it, but it's just nice to know that it's out there.
We could play in it.
Yeah, in the snow and the cold. But you are literally going to go play in it with your skates?
Yeah, I'm going to go
with somebody's skates on a track in the forest.
Morgan said she's thankful for being clean and sober.
Hey, amen. Hallelujah.
Congrats,
all right, have a great day, guys, and go crush Wednesday. Keep your hands clean. Practice gratitude.
Practice acceptance and invite gratitude.
Oh, beautiful. Very good. All right. We'll talk soon. See you at noon. We have a All Addictions meeting at noon. Join us on Zoom. All of the links are posted in our social media. We will see you this afternoon, if not tomorrow.